In this video, I'm showing you one of the oldest cities in Germany. We are in Kempten, Allgäu, Bayern. Welcome to my channel. We started our tour through Kempten at the former princely residence. You can see the beautiful courtyard garden behind the residence. It must be very beautiful in spring. If you want a nice walk through the city, you should choose this as your starting point. There's a large parking lot nearby. The monastery dates back to a monastery founded by the Carolingians in the 8th century. The monastery was directly subordinate to the emperor from the 11th century. The monastery acquired significant territory early on, which was expanded in the Middle Ages with flat domes and personal properties. In the course of the Great Peasants' War of 1525, the monastery called the rights over the imperial city of Kempten. During the 30 Years' War, the monastery and collegiate church were burned down. A little later, it was rebuilt as the first monumental Baroque monastery complex in Germany. At the beginning of the 19th century, the monastery was dissolved due to secularization. Today, the district's regional courts use the rooms in the residence. From this residence area, we can go down and climb a small hill to reach a famous structure of St. Lorenz the Basilica, a Catholic church. It is located just aligned with the residence. It used to belong to the abolished Kempten Princely Monastery. The preparations for this church began during the 30 Years' War, and so it became one of the first large church buildings after the end of the war. What also makes the church special was the division into a collegiate and a parish church. The choir under the dome was reserved exclusively for the convent. A choir griller separated the nave of the church from it. This room was intended for the people. The outstanding position of the church also goes back to its location in Kempten, as it is located in a free, largely natural elevation on the Hildegardplatz. Although the exterior facade is quite simple, it shapes Kempten's cityscape like no other building. There are total 15 altars in the Church of St. Lawrence. 7 of them are in the side chapels, and 4 altars are in the choir and in the nave. The design of the church began in the 17th century. The elaborately choir stalls and the numerous altars are just a few highlights that you can examine inside. A visit to Basilica is definitely worth it. Let's have a small tour outside the building. If you like to enjoy a historical walking tour in a not too big city, this Kempten town is a choice for you. And just outside the church, you can see a beautiful fountain here. And don't forget to stop by for a while to enjoy the view of the Kempten Museum. It is a beautiful building across the church. And if you are a museum lover, you may go in and buy a ticket to have a look inside. And today, this Garberstrasse area was heavily populated with guild houses. In addition to the weavers, bakers, shoemakers, and tailors also had their headquarters here. If you follow the street today, you'll reach the town hall after a few hundred meters. Although Kempten is a very popular shopping destination today and a favorite day trip destination for many tourists, this urban gem offers much more than just shopping. Anyone planning a city break to Kempten can look forward not only to good food and drink, but also to a wealth of cultural attractions. Kempten's Town Hall is a listed building. It stands as the main building on the elongated Town Hall Square, the core of the medieval imperial city and today's old town. It was built in the Middle Ages in the 15th century. On the spot where it stands today, there used to be a half-timbered house from the 14th century that originally served as a granary. In the front of the town hall is the town hall fountain from the 17th century. Although it's only a few hundred meters from here to the Kempten Abbey, it was only the Free Imperial City of Kempten that have a town hall. Iller River also owes its founding to the Romans, who at the beginning of our era chose this strategically advantageous location as the administrative center of the province of Raetia and named the city Campodunum. And this marked the beginning of Kempten's long history. If you are already in Kempten, there are 3 important things recommended to do here. A historical old town walk including a visit to a Jumstein house, the Prince Abbot's residence and the 2 churches of St. Lawrence and St. Mang. A visit to the Campodunum Archaeological Park and a leisurely stroll along the Ill River past the old spinning mills and weavers to the King Ludwig Bridge. Kempten, the traditional German city in the heart of the Bavarian Allgäu. In the extension of the town hall, we came to St. Mark. This is the Protestant Church of Kempten. From 1527, the church was the center of the Reformation in the Kempten area. It was built in the 18th century in the Rococo style and was later rebuilt in the Neo-Gothic style. The most famous part of the church is the high altar, which was awarded a gold medal at the 1893 World's Fair in Chicago. I'll end my video here. If you are interested in other sites from Germany and other old towns around Europe and Asia, then you'll definitely find another video in the attached playlist. And if you want to watch videos before everyone else, please subscribe and switch on the notification bell below. So far, thank you for watching. Happy New Year and see you next year. Bye.